Oi, Huey, have you been taking that compound V to make sure you can't feel pain? Fucking diabolical. Let's talk about Novocaine. Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here. Welcome to my review for Novocaine. Sorry this one is a bit late. It took me a little while to get out to go see it. Because I am stacked with movie reviews for the rest of this week pretty much. Because I've got Snow White and Death of the Unicorn also to review. And I want to just start off by saying you guys should also go check out the new Looney Tunes film that's in theaters, The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. Great film. Awesome. But we're here to talk about Novocaine. So this is Jack Quaid's action... I think he's only done, like, what is he? Only done, like, horror or, like, thriller stuff here. I mean, The Boys is action-packed as well. But here he gets a big, a mid-budget action film where he plays Nathan Caine, and he can't feel pain. And it's a lot of fun based on that premise. They really do a good job utilizing that. And Jack Quaid is really fun in this movie. I'm looking forward to talk about him some more. So if you guys haven't seen Novocaine yet, I want to let you know that this will have spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out and come back to the review. I'm going to keep this one kind of relatively short here, because I've got another video set to film right after this. But Novocaine, let me just sum it up right here. It is a really enjoyable movie. I had a great time with it. This was one of my most anticipated of the year. And yeah, did that set up a little bit of hype that didn't fully get met? Yeah, it's not fully what I thought it was going. Okay, I'm setting this up to be a disappointment, but it's not. I wasn't disappointed with it, but I was hyped up for it, and it only really landed like here. But that's not a bad thing at all, because the movie is still very entertaining in its own merits. Like I said, I think Jack Quaid is just really charming in this role. I really enjoy him. He is just killing it in Companion, and he is doing the same here. He is trying to save his girl, Sherry, played by Amber Midthunder, who was in Prey from 2022, great film. And I really like, I buy their chemistry. The first, 30 minutes of the film really set that up, and it makes you care about him. He's not really, Nathan Caine is not really this guy that has a lot going on in his life. He's kind of keeping to himself, because he has this condition that he doesn't really want a ton of people to know about. He doesn't make it a point to tell people, but he feels close to this girl, and he opens up to her. They go on a date, they have sex later on, and throughout the movie you kind of learn more about her as a character that might have maybe lacked a bit of the tension that I was hoping this movie would have, where it turns out that this bank robbery that happens, she is in on it. So she is the sister of the brother who is Ray Nicholson, who we just talked about, actually, in Borderline. Another great film to go check out. He was great in that, and sure, he's kind of a one-note, you could replace him with anybody in this, but he's crazy. He brings that crazy hype that he had in Borderline to this. So that was pretty fun to see. And, yeah, his sister is Sherry, and, yeah, basically, you're kind of... I don't know if this will have the same effect for some people, but I lost a bit of the tension in that, because, obviously Nathan's mission is I need to go save Sherry. This is the only love connection that I've really had in a long time, the only person I've felt really close to in a long time, other than his best friend played by Jacob Batalon, who is Ned from the Spider-Man MCU films. Love seeing him in there. He has him that he plays games with, but he doesn't even meet him in real life until this whole situation happens. So this is the first person that he's really opened himself up to, and because he talks about how his past, once they found out that he had this condition, his parents kind of just sheltered him away, locked him away, didn't really treat him the best, and then at school, obviously, people beat him up and called him names and shit like that. So this is a guy that doesn't have a lot happening in his life as far as love, and he feels it for Sherry. And I just felt like a bit of the tension was removed there when we find out that Sherry is in on the bank robbery, so she's not in any real danger, even though, yeah, Ray Nicholson's character is a bad dude. But other than that, it's got a lot of great slapstick action in there, a lot of good stuff. Fight choreography-wise, it's really fun. I like the kitchen fight scene, as well as the booby trap house fight scene, which, yeah, the booby trap house, we kind of get into a little bit of, it's not fourth wall break, but, why it's a booby trapped house, just for the sake of the plot and the premise that he can't feel pain, so naturally, you're gonna have, a spike ball coming at him. You're going to have an arrow shoot him in the leg. You're going to have stuff dropping down and hitting him. So, yeah, they are kind of having fun with it, though. I can't give them flack for that. Overall, it's a really heartwarming story at the end. They do get a resolution where Ray Nicholson is killed. And the sister character, it's a really badass way, the way he dies, though, by the way, because Nathan stabs him with his broken arm bone. Really awesome stuff there. But we get a resolution where Sherry's in jail, but Nathan has been dating her for a year, going to visit her in the prison and having pie together, which is really nice. It's a sentiment that they discover earlier in the film, where he's like, I can't eat pie because I can't feel pain, so I won't feel if I bite my own tongue off. But she teaches him to just like kind of chew slowly, and he'll enjoy the pie. So that's a nice little what is it called? Closer on this film and their story. So I enjoyed that. Would I be opposed to another Novocaine film? Not at all. I would love another Novocaine movie. If they can make it make sense for the plot, put them in another situation where it makes sense, for sure. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm giving Novocaine an 8 out of 10. It's a great film. It's a lot of fun, a lot of blood in there, a lot of gory moments, disgusting moments that even I had to look away from it sometimes or go, ooh, like they're pulling off fingernails and shit like that. I do not fuck with that. But Jack Quaid sells it all really well. Amber Midthunder is great in it. I like seeing Jacob Batalon and Ray Nicholson. And, yeah, it's just another great mid-budget action movie like Nobody. It's in the vein of that Bob Odenkirk film Nobody, if you guys have ever seen that. Great film. Highly recommend that. That sequel's coming out this year. So, looking forward to that. I'll definitely review that. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching my review for Novocaine. I'll definitely be reviewing Snow White, against my own will, and Death of a Unicorn later on this week. And until then, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and goodbye.